There's a trout. A silver flash I'd like to see. Come on up here, buddy. He's gonna grab it. Let you go. There you go. Sweet. Oh, that's a trout. It's a pretty decent one. Oh, I'm gonna release him. He ain't good. I'll just pull him up the side and pull the hook out. Good looking fish. Oh, he swallowed it too. All right.
Hello folks, I'm Scott Turner with Sail Outdoors. Just want to take a minute here to go over some of the tactics and the gear that we use to catch all these trout down here in the Snake River today. So, first, I have my favorite spinning rod set up here, my 7-foot St. Croix medium action rod, and I have 8-pound test strand monofilament on there. And then my hook setup is, I'm using a size 4 Gamakatsu bait holder hook. Good sharp hooks. I think it's very key, don't skimp on your hooks, because I think so many times these fish hook themselves with a good sharp hook. And above that, I'm running a green corky, a Federal green corky. I'm using a small one too. And the size of my corky is really going to be dictated by water clarity. Now, if it's really clear water, I probably won't use a corky at all. But if it's a little bit murky to very murky, I'll use a larger one. And part of the reason I use that is to keep my bait up off the bottom so it doesn't get stuck. And it's also so the fish see the bait. And I'll change that up sometimes. Like if I catch a couple fish in one spot and it slows down, I don't get anything, I'll change color of corky. Like I'll throw in a pink or a red, and a lot of times you'll pick up a couple more fish out of that stretch of river or that hole. My buddy Pete, he was running his night crawler with no corky at all, just a straight up hook, half a night crawler, and we're threading the night crawler on and then leaving a nice little tail in the end, so it's nice and streamlined. I don't ball it up. When you ball it up, that worm just spins in the water a lot of times. You don't get a natural drift, and I at least don't have as good luck. And then I'm just using a 1/6 ounce split shot above, and that weight's just really going to be dictated by how deep of water, how fast of water. We're fishing about 8 to 10 foot of water, pretty good current, but we're fishing out of a boat, so we're doing shorter casts and just enough to get us down so we get a nice drift. Now, these tactics worked pretty good if you were fishing off the bank also. But if I were fishing off the bank, I would likely be using my steelhead rod, 8.5 foot rod with 15 to 20 pound test line, and probably using a pencil lead, a little heavier lead. And the reason for using that bigger rod is so you can cast further, you can cover more water, you can cast further out. There's a boat, we can just move around. But going back to the size of lead, if you use too much weight, you're going to be snagging on the bottom. And if you're getting caught up on the bottom, you have too much lead, lighten it up. If you're not touching the bottom at all when you're trying to drift, then you need more. Because what you want is you want to feel that bait hitting the bottom just tick, 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 tick. So it's going naturally with the flow of the river. And what you're going to get there is you're going to get a lot of reaction strikes. Those fish are going to see that bait coming in the water, and they don't have as much time to react to it. So they recognize it as bait, and so a lot of times you get a reaction strike. And before they can figure out what it really is, they've already eaten it, and you got fish on. Whereas if you're snagging up on the bottom, then a lot of times these finicky fish will see that, and they'll come up and check it out, and like, it looks a little fishy, I'm out of here. But that's really what's been working for us. Hope it works for you, and let's get back to the fishing.
Dude, that fish hammered it. Right at the end of the drift again. Ooh, this might be a decent. This might be a decent trout. Dude, I love seeing that flash down there. Holy moly. That's a good fish. Come on, big fella. Dude, I caught a bunch of them on the top. There we go. Hey, bud. Thank you much. I got something on this. And I think it's a little bigger than what I wanted to get. I'm pretty sure I just got a sturgeon. I don't know how big. Oh yeah. It's definitely not a trout. Dude, I'm gonna run out of line, dude. Maybe. That's funny. Don't catch a single one last trip. And hook one in like the first 10 minutes this trip. And no trout. Hopefully it's not too big and doesn't take forever to land him. Like a little, like a 4-footer, it'd be pretty good fight in this. Well, I don't have very, I have 40 pound on this pole, but my leader is only 30. 20 or 30, something like that. He doesn't feel real big. Oh, hey-oh. Yeah, a little 4-footer. That's so funny that you just never know what's biting, man. Okay, I didn't need a morning shower. Twist it up here. Oh, little fillet. First sturgeon today. Little 4-footer. And he gone. Nice.
It's been a pretty awesome day. We have been hammering these rainbow trout down here in the Snake River. Just drifting worm. Got a corky on mine. He's just running a straight night crawler on his. Just trying to mix it up a little bit. Towards midday, so the bite's slowing down a little bit. But we've caught so many fish today that I haven't kept count. It's all about the drift. Like if you're casting out like this and it's not bouncing the bottom, you're doing something wrong. You need more weight, shorten up your cast. Don't you get too much of a drift. Bouncing the bottom real nice there. And there he is. Good job.
Not very cooperative.
Little chunk. Just the average one. Awesome.
Successful release, bud.
Nice. That's a good fish.
Yes, sir.